Welcome back to my channel, and today's video, as you could have seen from the title, I'm going to be talking about what I like to watch on YouTube. Now, I decided to do this video because I just felt like, you know what, it's actually, I do YouTube, but I also watch a lot of YouTube. I'm actually literally on YouTube every single day. Like, I wake up with YouTube. Like, I don't sleep with YouTube, I sleep with Quora. That's another thing that I like to do. I like to read articles. So if you don't know Quora, I'll put their logo here. Go and check them out. It's not sponsored. It's an app for people that like to read different articles. You can what would I say? You can tailor your reading preference, the types of things that you like to read: medical, business, family, health, whatever. It's not sponsored. I'm just telling you what I like to read. But I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. Like, in my spare time, I watch YouTube. When I'm dressing up, I do YouTube. Literally, I use YouTube as a really good resource. So I just thought, you know what, let me share in this video, not too deep, just relaxed, what I like to watch on YouTube. So if you like to know the things that I watch, definitely keep watching. So if you follow me on social media, my handles will be here. You will know that one thing I love so much, is just a shame that I'm not a great singer, is music. You guys, I wake up with music. When I'm sad, I listen to music. When I'm happy, I rejoice with music. I love music so much. I literally listen to songs every day of my life, and in my head I sing along and I'm happy. I love music. So that's one thing I use YouTube for. I'm subscribed to a lot of gospel artists, a lot of gospel musicians, a lot of ministers. I love them so much. In fact, I have a playlist that I often share about my worship favorites. So I wake up with them. When I wake up, I just put it on, and then I start. I'm gonna put the link definitely, so rest your heart. I'll share the playlist in the description. Yeah, so I love to listen to music. So that's one thing I know I use YouTube for a lot. The only downside is that I don't have YouTube Premium, so obviously the ads, and also if I get like notification from another app, I'm not able to switch. I know sometimes when I'm in the living room and I'm working, I just use my TV to listen to YouTube, or I use my laptop. But most times when funny how I don't use my phone as much, so I prefer to use my phone as a music device, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so that's what first thing that I do on YouTube. I listen to music. So I'm subscribed to a whole large range of people that I love to listen to. Now to the fun stuff. The second thing that I do on YouTube all the time is documentaries. You guys, last year, if I'm being brutally honest, I probably watched about over 400 documentaries on YouTube. I know. And not just on YouTube, like on the internet. Like, you guys, I enjoy research. I enjoy watching stories. If there are 365 days in a year, in about a week, I watch at least 10 a week. And trust me, content never stops. There's always something to watch. So if you say what kind of documentaries, I love medical documentaries. I love to watch stories of maybe how a clinical trial went wrong. I love to watch stories of maybe organ donation in India, why I can't even call it an industry, like it's just flawed, how people are being exploited. I like to watch fashion documentaries, or maybe how they source the fur that you get in all these designers, how it's not ethical. I like just inform myself, and I find out that people always say oh, this person or that person, or let me even speak for myself, you know. I'm not blowing my trumpets. Oh, Tosin, you're so vast to know a lot of things. It's because I spend time learning. And that's just a good way to learn. Like, I'm an audiovisual person, and I also like to read. But I think I like when I watch things, it sticks more. So as I'm watching them, I'm Googling them as well. If they say a word, I'll go and Google it. They say maybe aphasia, I'll go and Google what does that mean. You know, just to improve my knowledge. You know, so I love documentaries. Now, I'm gonna split this point into two. So I'm gonna say the third thing I like to watch is crime shows. You guys, I don't know how I've not turned to a paranoid person. I don't know, you guys. Heck, I'm subscribed to so many crime channels, true crime, psych crime channels. Okay, so that means like knowing the psychology behind why someone commits a crime. I'm gonna put some of my favorite channels in the link below so you can check them out. Fifth Estate. There's this new girl I just stumbled. I think her name is Eleanor, Neale. I don't know what she does, but I just stumbled on her channel. But she tells stories of crime, and I just like the way she talks. She goes straight to the point. She doesn't put any dramatic, background effect. Just says the story as it is, and she's very engaging. I think she's English, but as in I just like the way she talks, and I just started watching her recently, and I watched like I think a handful of her videos. I'm sure you've watched her. How do you have so much time? But the beautiful thing about watching these kind of documentaries is that you don't need to watch them. You just need to listen to them. So if you like podcasts, you would also enjoy this as well. And you can just glance, especially when you're like someone that works from home, and especially in this period where literally everyone is working from home. You might want to, as you're working or you're doing anything, you're doing your makeup, you're also learning, so you don't spend time gossiping, so you don't spend time faffing, you don't spend time missing somebody you're not supposed to miss because your brain is thinking about what you're watching. So that's one thing I love to watch. I really love to watch like crime shows, and yeah. Another thing I like to watch on YouTube is like medical shows, like medical reruns. So stuff like My 600 Pound Life, like obesity, you know, skincare videos from a medical and aesthetically or aesthetic, not an aesthetic, from a medical perspective. So I'm not watching like spas, I'm actually watching like dermatologists talking about skincare, or people that have had accidents before, plastic surgery, what would I say, like botched. They show like clips on YouTube. I like to watch that as well. Just like, you know, medical shows, just interesting medical shows, you know, things like there's even one I watched recently. I think that was about what's it called, dead bodies. I know I'm really I always say that I think I should have gone into medicine, but yeah, that's just what interests me, you know. The how would I put it, this people that work in the morgue, the mortician, things like that, you know, just people that do like the autopsy and all those kind of things, just how they live their day-to-day lives. Like, are they insensitive to, like, you know, when you see dead bodies every day and you're cutting them up to find out the cause of death, like, don't you get so phased out? Does death even like phase you, you know, stuff like that. I like to watch that. Now, away from medical dramas, you know, business documentaries. Oh yeah, I didn't even emphasize on the business one. I love to watch, I don't like, okay, I like to watch, let me just tell you what I like, so let me tell you what I don't like. I like to watch business shows that a lot of people that are talking about are anonymous, in the sense that people are talking but they cover their, because I find that people are more truthful when you put a mask on their face. So shows that they'll tell you maybe how this entrepreneur spends their 6-figure salaries. People are more truthful. They tell you the kind of things they spend on. They're not trying to look, you know, they're not trying to sound politically correct. You know, I like to watch shows like that. I also like to watch like maybe like a company that got bankrupt, the mistakes that they made, because, you know, I have big dreams and I just want to know and learn from people's mistakes before we get there. Okay, so that's that. Another thing I like to watch on YouTube is like shows on like cleaning, hoarders. Oh dear, you guys, naturally, if you know me personally, or if you know me just small from my YouTube, I like things being organized. Chaos bothers me. In fact, a few days ago I went into my kitchen, and you know how you buy takeaway like meal packs? I had like almost 100, and I'm like, this is like accumulated for like, let me say, the past 3 days, and I'm like, I'm never going to do a party that I'm going to need 100 takeaways. I'll source that. Why am I just carried everything, even if they were organized, and I trashed them, and I only kept like 10 or 20. I think I kept 20 in total. I'm like, you don't need too much stuff. I don't like to, I like things to be in place. I don't like clutter. It's such a huge pet peeve. I don't like clutter. I don't like chaos. I like my things, everything should have a place. If you haven't watched my video on organization of my bedroom, go and check it out. It's an old video, but I think it'll be useful as well. So that's just my thing. So I love to watch videos of like hoarders, and I find out that a lot of people that hoard, it's usually a response to like maybe a psychological trauma, a financial like downhill in their life, or mental issues, you know, stuff like that. People don't just wake up and want to be a hoarder and not have, you know, I'm not talking about that Niger style that your mom still has like a 5-year-old shoe. I'm talking about hoarding of, they can't even move in their living room. Their cat has died under the pile of dirt. Those kind of shows. And I just like the fact that they actually get help. The council comes, they take away the stuff. They get like proper psychologists. Because it's one thing to clean the clutter. If you don't deal with the person's mind, it's gonna happen again. You know, just I watch like the progression. So I don't like to watch the ones that is like maybe 20 minutes episode. I like to watch like full hoarder documentary. Especially those British homes, because British homes are small. So no matter how nice your home is, an average British home is small. So it's really interesting to see how like people can actually keep so much stuff in little space. So that's another show I like to watch. I like to watch like hoarders and cleaning and before and after and organization shows. Fun stuff that a lot of people do on YouTube. Funny thing is, I don't like to watch makeup tutorials on YouTube. It doesn't interest me. It's boring. Maybe that's because I think I'm in a phase in my life where I just do what works for me. You will never find me experimenting with makeup and all those things. If I support your channel, I will watch your video. Like for example, in Beauty by JJ, I've been watching her since I stumbled on YouTube. Tiara Monet, a lot of people like OGs, like I would still watch their makeup tutorials just to support them, and I just like them. So that's a sentimental decision. But for me to go online and start googling copper eyeshadow with red lipstick, I don't make money from makeup. It doesn't interest me. That's why I struggle to do makeup tutorials. I know I see a lot of comments, people saying, "Oh, Tracy, your makeup is so simple. How do you do?" I will not do any video. If I do, it's maybe I don't enjoy filming them. I don't enjoy editing them. I think the last makeup tutorial I did was when I was talking about maybe what to do during your masters. I still like to do videos that, in as much as you're watching something like makeup, you're still learning from it. That's just kind of things that are interesting. And I think I also did my makeup when I was doing like if it's a challenge, like the Yoruba Speak Yoruba with Me challenge. I think that was last time I did anything concerning makeup on my channel. So that's that. So I don't really enjoy watching YouTube makeup tutorials. I don't enjoy watching vlogs, in as much as I think I've probably done maybe just 5 vlogs on my channel in total. I don't enjoy watching them. It takes too much attention. The fact that I need to watch every scene, maybe because I don't have that time. And I find that and this is now, okay, I know they said this video was going to be fun, but I'm going to tell you why I don't really like watching vlogs. I find out that once people show you their lives like day to day, and you get accustomed to watching them, unconsciously you begin to make decisions that you probably even are guilty of, or assertions that you yourself you are guilty of, but because you are watching them do it, you have an opinion. So someone is showing you their life, you are commenting about how their decor looks, you're commenting about how maybe she's not wearing bra to film this scene, you're commenting about why is her husband looking scruffy. It's not none of your business. Do you understand? In as much as they're showing you their life, and that is just a thin line, and not a lot of people are emotionally mature or even mentally mature to be able to overlook those things. They're watching your video, they like you, but they're going to say, oh, why is Shirley feeding her children junk? Or look at this one, you say you're doing weight loss, but then you are frying puff puff after. Like, just mind your business. So I find out that when I watch vlogs, because I'm feeding my mind with the person's life, it's so challenging for me to focus on what the person is saying and not make assertions. Like, I'm using the word assertion clearly, I not make deductions from the decisions that, and it's really none of my business. So I try not to binge watch vlogs. Sometimes if I see maybe the title is something that may interest me, maybe watch me as I redecorate my children's rooms and it's a vlog style, I will watch it. I love the process of you going to the shop to buy things. But if it's just all these clickbait title vlogs, I don't watch it. I just scroll away. I don't watch it. It's not my style of things that I like to watch. So that's on vlogs. Now, another thing I like to watch storytime videos, the ones that have titles that match the story. Not the ones that you say, I almost died. When you now watch the video, it was just a clickbait. Or, oh, he does not believe in God, but then it's just rubbish. Like, I'm just like, no. In fact, I actually almost unsubscribe from channels that do clickbait titles. Like, I'm just like, you're not serious. Like, you want to waste my time. You're not serious. So, and I feel like it's just petty and it's just unnecessary. It's not my type of content. But I like to watch storytime videos of things like, oh, when I made, when I lost, this happened to me, my salvation story, just stuff I know that when I watch, I'll be so like, I would leave feeling, inspired, motivated, because I guard my heart. And watching other people's lives is not necessarily guarding your heart. So I try to guard my heart. So that's another thing that I love to watch on YouTube. Now, another thing I like to watch on YouTube is cooking shows. So I'm going to say one more thing I like to watch after this. It's cooking shows. I actually enjoy all this, reruns. I like to watch like shows, not necessarily cooking recipes, just cooking shows. I like to watch cooking shows, and even when I watch recipes, I like to watch because I'm very finicky, I like to watch people that do recipes in a way that it's clear for me to understand. Like, I understand what you're saying, you're going straight to the point. I don't need to, you keep the products, that the things I use are in the description box. The video is aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. This is just my preference because it's food. Please don't take this in the wrong way. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody. This is just me saying what I like to watch when I watch food recipes. This is just my thing. So I just like to watch like people that cook and straight to the point. There's not too much editing. The tomato is not jumping out of the pot. Just straight to the point recipe, and then the food is over. And that's just what I just like to watch. So I like to watch cooking shows because I enjoy food. I enjoy the process of buying stuff, cooking. I enjoy food. I love to watch on YouTube is sermons. I love to watch like teachings. I usually watch that in the evenings, just to, keep myself with the word of God. Like, I don't know if you remember my video on Follow Me to Church. I try to do that in the mornings as well, or a night before, just to get my spirit, like, besides what I'm being taught in church. Because when you're in technical team, I work in technical team, or you're very busy in church or you get to church very early, but before it's time for the sermon, you may be fatigued or you may just get too used to your pastor that you're not even. So I just try to ensure that my spirit is alert. So I watch a lot of teachings on YouTube, and not just sermons from like known preachers. If I see a topic that I know that maybe I want more insight on, I'll go into and I'll be like Christian videos on, you know. So I like to watch stuff like that. So yeah, I think I've mentioned about almost 10 things that I like to watch on YouTube. I'm going to list most of them here or there, and I'll put it in the description box as well. So what do you like to watch on YouTube? And yeah, just let me know what you like to watch on YouTube. Just let me know in the comment box. And if there's anything that I said, oh, there's one I missed, bonus. I'm not going to go too deep so that people don't think I'm crazy. I like to watch Dr. Pimple Popper, and I'm going to leave it there. Anyone that knows her, they know. And if you don't know, you don't know. But I like to watch Dr. Pimple Popper and channels like that. I also like to, it helps me to relax. I don't know. I just like those channels as well. So let me know in the description box what you like to watch, what you enjoy on YouTube, what you wish. If you're not a YouTuber, actually, even better, to tell me. If you're a YouTuber, you can comment, but if you're not a YouTuber, like, tell me what you think YouTubers can improve upon in their videos, in any genre. And even if it like has to do with me, I can take constructive feedback, as long as it's not insults padded with compliments. I don't want that kind of comment. I will delete your comments, you know. Just constructive feedback, you know. You would appreciate maybe if we had longer intros, longer videos, besides more consistency, because that one, if the person's, your lifestyle is very different. People are on YouTube for different reasons. So people are consistent for reasons that are best. Some people, this is their work. They can post videos every day. This is not my work. I cannot post videos every day on YouTube. To even post every month is by the mercies of God. So besides being that, just, you know, what you love to watch on YouTube, what really inspires you, what's one channel that you really love, and what do you think YouTubers can improve upon that would help user experience, you know. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you comment though. We know we've already discussed that in my last video. And yeah, before I leave, thank you guys so much. I think maybe because I threw a shade in that video that people should be commenting and loving us while we're alive. It's not when you think that maybe something is wrong with us, that's when you now be dropping roses. No, we want to receive our accolades while we're here. Love people, share love, show your positive thoughts towards people while they are here. Okay, so if you don't know how to leave a comment on YouTube channels, because I know I received a couple of DMs from people saying, oh, I really enjoyed that last video, I'm sending you a DM because I don't know how to leave a comment on YouTube. It's very simple. For you to leave a comment on YouTube, you need to have a Google account, a Gmail account. So if you already have an existing Gmail account, just sign in. At the top of the YouTube app, there's an opportunity to sign in. Sign in, scroll down to the bottom of the video, in this case my video, and leave a comment. As soon, it just gives you, or when you're about to leave a comment, it will tell you sign into your account. And if you don't have a Google account, it's a reason to open a Google account. But if you don't want to open a Google account, that's fine. I'm just saying, I'm not putting a gun to your head, but it's really encouraging when people leave comments, like the video, share with your friends, and not just sending emails. Let me see that comment. I know you might like, you don't want to share your personal information, but it's nice. You can also always have a pseudonym. You can be Pretty Girl, left a comment. It can be Babe, left a comment. It can be anything. So yeah, so thank you guys again. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.